Hey, Jason and Wanetah here, and today we're going to talk about what I think is one of the biggest opportunities in 2024 and the new year if you are looking to start a high-level SaaS company. And that industry is what, Wanetah?
Coaching, for sure, coaching. Anything in the personal development, health and wellness, fitness space is going to be really hot in January, obviously, because of New Year's resolutions. So, today, what we would like to do is get you set up in December, right? So that you can roll this out to your clients for January.
And if you're watching this at any other point in the year, this is still going to be a hot opportunity for the foreseeable future because a lot of the features we're going to cover today have recently rolled out. So a lot of people are focusing on helping local businesses, which is still a great opportunity. But this new emerging opportunity is just now here because of the new features we're going to share today.
Yeah, definitely. They've definitely catered to the solopreneur now, which is really exciting. Any creators, creatives, coaches, anything in that space. So, do we want to talk about the features first, Jason?
Yeah, before we do, I just want you to know at any point, if you aren't signed up with HighLevel yet, I'm going to share a screen with you and show you. Let me get it here. All right, go to ghlfree.com, ghlfree.com. We should have a link down below, and you'll get a free 30-day trial to HighLevel using that link. And that gives you access to all the features that HighLevel has. And then at any point, if you need to downgrade, you can. But this is the best way to get started and just try everything out and see if it's for you. Let's get into some features. What do you
Yeah,
say?
absolutely. What we'd like to do today is just put together basically a business in a box that you could present to coaches. The features that we talk about today, although there are so many new features, we're going to just talk about the ones that you can basically cater to your coaching clients.
And part of the thing I wanted to share with you guys today is that HighLevel has really been competing on a lot of the online solopreneur industry, as we've already mentioned. And I'll show you just a few examples here before we get into it. Number one is Kajabi, which is a huge online platform for courses, and they do podcasting and things. But one of the big features that they have is people run their communities and their courses on here. And you can see on a monthly plan, they're charging anywhere from $149 to $399 per month. And then a very similar competitor is Circle. If we click on their pricing here, it is between, I think the same, it starts at, let's see, monthly plan is 99 per month all the way up to 399 per month. So we have 99 to 399 and then 149 to 399 is the range that they're going, and these are massive companies. So these are huge opportunities here. All right. Oh, and then finally, School has been a very popular software for a long time, probably the last year or so. They've been going strong, and they're at $99 per month. And they only do communities right now, communities and courses, which we're going to show you how HighLevel can blow this company away. Awesome. So do you want to tell me which feature we want to start off
So
with?
first, let's just start off with a landing page. Obviously, anyone going into business or they're already in business, you're always going to think about your website, right? Renewing your website, getting it ready. And most people that you find who are starting their coaching business, they just want a nice looking website. They have no idea that they need all of these features, that you can make their website look nice, but also function very well at a high enough level to where they can actually raise their prices because they look
Right.
so much more professional.
This is just one example. I'm going to show you where there's hundreds, if not thousands, of opportunities to help somebody get a nice looking website right inside of your dashboard. So all we do, let me go into here and find that page. Let's just start here. We'll go to sites. And then as soon as we get in here, you just go to websites and then new website. And say you have a client or yourself, if you're a coach out there, you're looking at HighLevel, but if you're looking to do this for clients, you just go to from templates when you're setting up a website. And there are literally thousands in here, but let's just do coaching here. You can see
So many.
all the opportunities. Yeah, so many. And that's just because I said specifically coaching, but you could also, there's thousands that you could cater to a coach as well that are cleanly laid out. Why don't you pick one, Wanetah, and we'll explore it a little bit more.
Let's pick, let's go second row, fourth one. It's
This
pink.
one?
Yeah, there you go.
Okay. So all we do is hit continue, and it's going to add the template and all the pages and everything to our dashboard so that we can start setting this up for a client. Or if you have customers that are using your software, they can go in and set all this up themselves. So you don't even have to do it for them. That's as easy as it was. You just show them how to do it one time. They can go in and edit this to their heart's content. So once this loads here, you can see all of this, just so you know, is editable. You can change colors, fonts, backgrounds, any of that, but it's designed to already have a nice structure and a nice layout, so you don't have to do too much to make this work.
And when you're showing them these templates, Jason, would you recommend going ahead and obviously you can check out their website that they have right now, grab a photo from their existing website, bring it in, pull it in, just always treat people like they have no imagination. You know what I mean? You're literally
Right.
showing them this could be yours. Look, it's you. And it looks so much better.
Yeah. Yeah. Oftentimes, if I'm doing a demo with someone or I just want to pitch this to someone, I'll literally go grab their logo from somewhere if they have one, if they're established, and just swap it out here, which you just tap this button. You go down here and right here, brand logo, you just swap that out with there. So you find it on your computer and add it there.
And something great too that
Let me
you could
close
do
that.
if you are looking for clients who are less hands-on or more so hands-on, excuse me, and you want clients who are willing and able to do this themselves, then go ahead and just load their logo into your media base and then show them how easy it is to replace logo here with their logo so that they have it in their
Exactly.
minds now that, oh, it's just literally drag and click.
Exactly. And if they have a headshot or something, I would go ahead and maybe swap it out here and just do a little bit of content here. Another thing that I've covered in the past, but something that you might not be aware of, is all of the AI features that are built into these templates. If you just want to start building out a little bit of text, you can just highlight the text you want to edit, hit this little AI button, generate with AI, and just do write an intro statement for Judy Smith coaching. And it'll go and pull from ChatGPT. It'll pull some information in here and you can pick whichever one you want. So I just want you to show, you can either do this yourself again or have your clients, if they're signing up for your software, they can do it here. So you can see it generated a bunch of content. If I didn't want it to be that long, I could go back and generate new content and put the maximum amount of characters. So maybe that's 150, generate again, and you're going to see it a lot shorter. And then you can go through the whole website with them and do this. So if we like this, we copy it, continue, and now we have AI generated content right inside the
And I
website.
would definitely show your clients this when you're demonstrating this. Definitely show them that. They're going to
Yep.
love it.
And this isn't just a landing page. I know we started with that, but literally there's an appointment page so somebody can go in and schedule and book a call with them. So you're building an entire system for somebody or helping them build that. And that's what's lacking with a lot of these Wix and other things is sometimes it's just a pretty looking website or maybe even not that pretty, but it isn't a lead converting website. So you're supplying them with an entire business in a box here.
Yeah, I think that's a great thing to do whenever you are doing a demonstration and they have a pre-existing website is to pull up their website and take a second to educate them. Show them how knowledgeable you are in marketing and show them why their website, although it looks very nice, is not, it's just not working. It's not converting. Maybe it's too busy. Maybe it's an about me page that is just too much about you versus how do I contact you? How do I book? How do I schedule? How do I make it as easy as possible for my clients?
So as you get in, you can start playing around building some sites for your friends and family. And then as you get comfortable with it, then start reaching out to people to see if you can get them as customers of your software.
Nice. So that's
Awesome.
our
So
landing page.
what's the next?
I would go into courses or communities, whichever one you want to go into next.
Yeah. So we talked about Kajabi and Circle and School, and their big, I guess, reason that they help people is they do a lot of course hosting and community hosting. That's the hybrid of what they do. And inside of HighLevel, you can have that that same exact feature set here. This is a list of products that we've created in a sample account here. And you can build as many as you want. So there's unlimited products, and any customers that you have, you can have them, they can have as many products as they want. Then when you combine that with the communities feature, which is really cool, you can look, here's a little sample community that I built here. What's great about this is oftentimes what people had to do is they had their courses hosted somewhere, and then they had a Facebook group as their community. And although Facebook does have the most users on it, it's sometimes riddled with other distractions that people are going everywhere for versus coming into your community to actually interact. And you get a lot of spammers and all kinds of things. So what they've done inside of HighLevel and similar features inside of School is bringing this all into one dashboard. So you not only have the community here, which this is just like a Facebook group, they can have unlimited communities here for different products or different levels of membership or things like that. And then if they tap on this learning tab, you can have all of the courses inside of here too, which is really cool.
Mhm.
So anytime that they're logging in, they have everything all in one dashboard.
Yeah, there's so much to just having privacy, not only for you to own your audience, which is so important, but also there are so many people who want to be in your community, who want to participate, but they don't do Facebook. And it's just better to have that option.
Absolutely. And it just makes it a lot easier for you as a salesperson to manage things because you're either if you're doing this for yourself or your own courses or for your customers, if they're signing up to your software, for them to manage everything in one place versus checking Facebook for comments and then saying, oh, it's in the course right here. You could just literally tell them to tab over one tab and get into the discussion group or whatever you're doing. And there's so many more features coming out inside here that it's going to really compete with all of the top softwares out there.
Yeah, not to mention we're going to talk a lot about it, but you or your client, they can literally run the rest of their business all on one software. So they're going to love that. But I know just myself personally, once I get on to social media, it doesn't matter what it is. If it's like Facebook and I know I'm going on there for a specific reason, I still get distracted. That's what the platform is there to do. So they might not even show up into your community by the time they get onto Facebook,
Yeah,
you know?
people can write, comment, they can select a channel. So that's more organizing the thoughts in here. It's just really a robust system already. And again, they're rolling out so many new features inside of here that there's not going to be any other software that competes with this. And to show you again the pricing, just to reiterate, 99 to 399 per month just for this small feature set, the communities and the courses in one. School is 99 bucks a month for each community. So if you have 5 communities on School, that's $500 a month. Here you can have as many communities as you want, as many courses, everything, and you can offer that to your clients.
On the communities, is it a lot like this to where I can go in here for the courses and let's say that I only have access to the 5-day challenge. Going into this course hub, do I also get to see, oh, wow, what's fast track? What's agent attraction?
Yeah, very soon they're going to have, I think, where you can show all the courses, but they only have access to some. That is a feature rolling out probably in the next few weeks, if I had to guess.
Okay, yeah, that would be a great feature to have, just a little bit of FOMO sprinkled in for the clients'
Yeah,
communities, especially in the community as well. If it's a paid higher level community, just to see that there's so much going on that your client is offering to people and they can just get a little taste of, oh, curiosity of what's that? What's that? Maybe I should just purchase
right.
this.
And to complement that, what I think is going to be really cool, and this again will probably be out in the next few weeks, is the gamification of this. So if you've used School before, you've seen this already, but it's really helping to get more engagement in the groups because what happens is you can have someone log into your community for the first time, and as soon as they do, there can be some set of games or some set of tasks that they have to do. Make their first post in here. Hi, I'm Jason. And as soon as they do, then they unlock a certain course or they get moved up the leaderboard for some free giveaway or all kinds of different variations of that, which is really cool.
Yeah, I think that's great for retention, participation. All right. So that is courses and communities, which is going to be huge. And then let's talk about the social media planner.
Yeah, let me find that again.
This one is big. I think a lot of us take it for granted, but there are so many people who do not have a social media poster or planner and have no idea that they don't even need to get onto social media in order to be really consistent and prolific on social media.
Right. So this is the social media posting tool. And right now, what you can do is schedule posts on Facebook, LinkedIn, Instagram, TikTok, X, and Google. And then very soon you will have
YouTube.
YouTube as
Oh my
well.
gosh.
So
Hurry up.
you'll have
Let's do
all
YouTube.
the, yeah, I think that's coming in. Again, I keep saying in the next few weeks, but they just rolled out a bunch of features. And I think their last quarter of this year in 2023 is going to be a bunch of new stuff as well. So when you log in here and when your clients do, they have their own dashboard. They connect their own social media accounts. They only have access to their own information under your software brand. And once you connect their social media accounts, then all they have to do is new post, create a post. And if they have, they'll select whichever account. I just have one connected right now. They can do a post, a story, a reel. And then again, AI is coming everywhere inside of HighLevel. So just about every place you look, there's an opportunity for it to create AI content. So say we were posting for a coach, like we talked about, and we're going to generate an image here using AI. So let's just do a sunrise and we'll do a photo. The AI images haven't been amazing yet, but it is coming very soon. This is not bad. So let's just say this is what we were going to use. So we have the image now, and then we'll create the content with AI as well. And we'll say, what's something good I can say for a coach in the morning, like new starts?
Yeah, say something about a morning routine. You know what I mean?
Oh, let's just put that in.
Yeah. And when you are demonstrating this, do not be afraid. I would highly recommend that you write something as sloppily as possible to show them how little work they actually have to do.
So let's just do bold. I know you like that one.
Mm-hmm.
Do 3 variations and hit generate. And we'll see what kind of content we get. Rise and shine, start the day with a powerful morning routine that sets the tone for success. Get the coaching you need to unlock your full potential and conquer every challenge that comes your way. Don't wait for tomorrow. Seize the opportunity to transform your life today. New day, morning routine, get coaching.
Bam.
Love it. It already does the hashtags, everything in here. So it's just awesome. And then your client can either post it right now or they can schedule the post. And so let's say we're scheduling it for Thursday. We hit schedule post. And now this post is scheduled on all of the platforms that we have connected to the account. Then, if for some reason we needed to reschedule that, maybe they were doing a promotion for this week and something changed, literally all they have to do is drag this to a new day. And then it reschedules it for all of those platforms on that new day, which is just, I didn't think this was that big of a deal, but we've shown several people this on demos and they're all just blown away, right?
This is so easy to sell, y'all. This thing is so easy to sell. I don't think that people quite understand what they're getting if you just tell them. But if you can show them in action, if you literally just tell them, hey, show up, make sure that you have a business account set up on Instagram, knock that out of the way so it's really seamless, and then just play with them and just show them how easy this is. Another great thing you can do is go ahead and just purchase some coaching templates on Etsy and redo them up a little bit and then offer that as a free bonus. But you could use one of those as well. Instead of this AI, you could show them the AI picture, but you could also say, hey, I have these templates that I throw in for free. Let's just insert your name here, blah, 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 and use this one. But it's so easy to sell once you just show them. And at the end of it, you just say, and you notice I didn't even have to get on social media to do this. I would show them how to
Right.
clone.
Let's just say this is the one that I scheduled.
Mhm.
If you wanted to repeat posts over and over again, all you have to do is just hit these 3 dots, hit clone. Maybe they do a weekly post about something specific in their business. They can literally just clone this and reschedule it for sometime in the future. Or if you wanted to do something a little different for Instagram than you did for Facebook, then you could do that here. For example, Facebook allows you to put clickable links in here, but Instagram doesn't. So maybe you wanted to change that. There are also other ways when you're going into post that you can, if you have multiple accounts, I only have one connected here, but if you have multiple, it'll have a little checkbox here that says schedule post individually for each platform. So you can go in and custom tailor the message for each platform. What's next?
While you're there on the
Just go.
website, we can talk about Chat Widget.
Yeah, all right. So let's talk about the chat widget here. Basically, if you've ever seen a website with a little chat widget down in the right corner, that is something surprisingly that a lot of business owners don't know how to set up, don't have a software that they're paying for to do it. And it's a great opportunity to help them get some low hanging fruit, some people that are coming to their website and clicking around, but maybe they have a quick question and they want to just chat. I personally, if there is ever like chat support versus phone support, I always do the chat support first. So it doesn't always have to be just for chat, but it's a great opportunity again to convert those people. You might think that's difficult to set up, but literally on this site we just created here, I'll show you how hard it is to do if you're supplying the website for them or if they have their own website.
I really think about why the chat widget is so effective. One, it makes you look really good, right? It shows that this person is obviously a professional, has a really nice website. We always equate that to, oh, they're doing well in their business, right? Because it seems like an expensive feature to have. But the reason I think that the chat widget is so effective is because when someone's just scrolling around and they're kind of in that information gathering phase, but in the decision making process, they want to be as passive as possible. You know what I mean? If I could text an office or a personal trainer and never have them hear my voice or pick up the phone or know my name, see me, or anything like that, it's so passive. It's so just below the radar that you can ask these passive questions, almost like Facebook Marketplace when someone's, is this available at 2 o'clock in the morning? Right. But at least like you're
Right.
making contact with them.
Yep. So now that we're here, I'll show you how hard it is to set up. And basically all we do is we go over to this settings tab and we scroll down to chat widget, click this little checkbox on, hit save, and then let's preview it and let's see if we have a chat widget now. So watch the bottom right of the corner, boom. And it even, since I've been here before, I've filled out this form before, it even remembers my name if it's a recurring
Oh, wow.
customer coming back in,
Wow.
which is really
Yeah,
cool.
that is great.
Oh yeah, I was trying this earlier. So it has the name built in, the phone number, and the message. And there is also an opportunity to connect AI to this. We're not going to demo that today, but you can put AI into this, and you have to train it a little bit on that particular customer, particular company's information. What are their hours? What are their prices? Things like that. But once you do that, this can literally chat back and forth with a consumer and answer all of their questions and then roll it over to a live person if need be. But it just saves a lot of leads just like this. So the way this works is they put their cell phone number in, they ask their question, they hit send, and then your customer that's using your software has an app on their phone. They get a little notification that they have a chat. They start responding on that app, or they can do it on their computer as well. And then the person that left the message gets a text message back because you see they left their cell phone number here. So it starts turning into a two-way texting conversation here, which is really great. And you can have your own branding down here as well. So if other people are coming to the site, maybe another coach is checking out the competition and sees the logo down here, like, what is this? And they click on it, they can go to your landing page and get another customer there. And then the calendars aspect too. So if anybody has ever used Calendly or Schedule Once or anything like that, they have a really robust calendar system built into HighLevel that you can offer to customers as well. So it works exactly like that. Somebody books a time. Let's see, I'll just do a sample booking here for tomorrow. Jason test, Jason plus test at, okay. Confirm. They can add guests, so maybe it's multiple people that need to be on this. And then once they schedule the meeting, you'll see something else really cool, which is right here. You see this Zoom link, so it can automatically book a Zoom calendar link, and it already has it scheduled on your client's Zoom calendar.
I know that we've already moved on to the calendars, but when you're showing someone when you're showing a potential client that chat widget, just make sure that they know that they will be interacting with their potential customers through text, like through their phone. Because when we see this and we're not techies like you, we're like, what does this mean? Do I have to sit by my website all day long and wait for incoming chats because I don't have somebody like servicing this chat widget? So just make sure that they know that, because I think sometimes a lot of this goes over our heads. But as soon as someone knows that, hey, you'll be able to have these conversations just on your phone via text message,
Yeah.
they'll totally get it.
And I would even demo it with them so you have the app on your phone or have it on your computer where you can show them over a Zoom call. Have them come to your website, fill out the thing with their cell phone number, ask a question, hit send, and then you can respond on the computer, even on Zoom, share your screen and show them how you're replying to them. And then they'll get a notification on their cell phone so they can see that whole loop. Now let's talk about the missed call text
Okay.
back. So this is a great opportunity for people that don't have the ability, like you mentioned, to sit by the phone all day long. Maybe it's a coach, personal trainer, somebody who's actually doing coaching sessions or
Any service.
meditations or yoga classes or anything like that. They don't have the time always to be right by the phone because they're actually doing the job that they're selling, right? The service that they're offering. So what we do is we set up a tracking number in here. It's very easy to do. Once that's set up, then they can give out that phone number and track all the calls that are coming into their business. So they don't have to give out their personal cell phone number to random people, right? And then once they do, if somebody calls that number and they're in a session, they're doing something, this message will instantly go out to that customer, saving that potential lost lead. So in this case, it says, "Hi, this is Jason from Trendify. I saw that we missed your call. How can I help?" This message can be changed to whatever, and it can be changed ongoing. So if they're out of town for 2 weeks, then it can say that as well. But at least there's some mechanism to get back to people that have called and weed out if it's a spam call or if it's somebody looking to book 50 sessions with them.
Yeah, and just I don't know. If it were me and I were trying to sell this feature, I would ask that client, what time do you typically respond to potential clients and customers? And I would change that to say, hey, this is Wanetah. Can I call you back at 5 p.m.? Because what that will do is that will send off a question that is a yes or no question, and that can end the conversation. Because what tends to happen, if this message said this, "Hey, this is Jason. I saw that we missed your call. How can I help?" And then I'm like, "Hey, Jason, I'd like for you to show me a house today. Can you do it at 4?" And then radio silence, then you just dropped the ball still. So just keep that in mind. Really think ahead and think about how you can show the client to actually perform better service as well, even though that's not your job.
Yeah. And in the future, again, that same AI information can all be incorporated in here. So this can just be the start of that conversation flow. And then after the person responds says, "Yes, I was actually curious what you charge for yoga class," then the AI can respond back and forth for a little bit until you're ready to take over that conversation as well. So many things you can do with AI, which we'll dive into in a future video, but it's really easy to set up once you get it, and it can do so much for a client to help them convert leads, because a lot of these, as we mentioned at the beginning, are solopreneurs, people that are solo by themselves starting a business or have a small team. And so this is a great way to help them convert more leads until they can scale up and hire people if they ever need to in the first place. Cool.
So, yeah, that's something that I would definitely mention whenever you are selling this. A lot of people in the service industry, whatever it is, and you're starting off as a solopreneur, you don't have the money to hire employees or to have a team. They always think that this is going to be more expensive, that they can't afford this. But the truth is, with this software, this is the only way that they can afford to have a solopreneurship. This is their team. And once they really learn how affordable it is and everything that it can do, and that it's actually easy to use and user friendly, then that's just a huge selling point, because it's either you hire a lot of people to do this thing who are probably honestly just going to use HighLevel to do it anyways, or you show them how easy it is and that they don't need, that they can actually be independent in their business.
Right. And if you're watching this too and you're just like, "I just want this for myself," then you can totally do that as well. A lot of people just sign up for HighLevel and do all this themselves. So if we use it for our business, Juanita's used it for her coaching before. So it's just something that you can have unlimited accounts. So help all your friends and family first and then start selling it to other people if you want
Yeah,
to.
absolutely. And if you just wanted to use it for your business, it's what, 97 a month?
Yeah, for you get up to 3 accounts for 97 a month, which is awesome. And then if you upgrade to 297, you get unlimited accounts, which is literally you can resell those. And then at 497 is what is called the SaaS plan, and that allows you to set custom pricing and just have a bunch of different packages and configure your dashboard and a bunch of other cool stuff that you can do.
Yeah, there's so many ways to learn how to use high level, and it's really, the thing about it is that you learn You have to do certain things just once or a few times, and you can always change it around and customize it for your needs. But imagine paying one employee $97 a month to do all of this for you. And then also only having to use one software.
And this particular employee never sleeps, never complains, never gets sick, nothing like that. And when you incorporate AI, it's literally like on the spot responses to customers while your client who's using your software is doing the service that they want to be doing. They don't want to be doing all this minutia stuff. They just want a flow of customers coming in the door. So how can we help them do that even better?
Absolutely. Do you want to talk about tap to pay, or there's also reviews is really big?
Yeah, so let's start with reviews and then I'll talk about tap to pay. So let me find that. Okay, so reviews is an incredible opportunity to help, especially you'll find coaches. I know a lot of coaches don't have a Google profile. I know we need to work on some for our businesses as well, because you don't think of Google as much when you're looking at traffic as for a coach than you would for like a plumber or a roofer or some like local business. But you can get a lot of bang for getting reviews. And the way that this works is all we have to do is connect their Google profile to HighLevel, to your HighLevel account. And then once that's done, they can send review requests out to people based on a phone number, based on an email, or based on an action that happens. For example, somebody buys their course, and maybe a week after they bought the course, an automated review request goes out asking them how they liked the course. Or if somebody goes to their yoga session, and immediately after the session, 60 minutes after they've shown up for the appointment, a review request goes out to their phone via text message or via email. There's so many different ways you can set this up, but it all happens automatically. So once it's set up once, you basically don't have to do anything else other than just show them the results that they're getting.
Right. And I would just suggest to your clients, hey, you really need this because if you look at the statistics, people are most likely to actually leave a review immediately after the service. Once they leave, it's off to the races. They're going to dinner, they're doing their thing. It's just not in an opportune time to stop, drop, and leave somebody else a review of something that happened a week ago or anything like that. So definitely stress the importance of reviews. Obviously, we all know how important reviews are, but stress the importance of having an automation that gets that customer or that client to leave a review right after while they are enjoying the satisfaction of their service. It's really important.
Yeah, I think reviews are something that even I have neglected over the years, but it's something that you can totally make yourself stand out, especially when somebody's going to do some research. And if it's a high-end coach or somebody that's going to charge several $1,000s for their service too, people are definitely going to check them out online. Is this a scam? Is this somebody that has done bad stuff in the past? Whatever. If they can have a bunch of reviews there with past customer experiences, it'll just help them close sales even easier.
Yes, for sure. I don't buy anything without reading reviews. Nothing. You don't
Right.
either. We never eat anywhere without looking at Yelp when it comes to you.
That's true. Yeah, even if it's a new pizza shop in town, I'm still going to check out all the reviews because I want to make sure if I'm going to splurge and have pizza, I want to make sure it's pretty dang good pizza. So,
Yeah.
all right, let's talk about the tap to pay. And you can also do invoices and things in here, which I can show you really quickly before I get to that. Let's see. So under payments, somebody does like custom work. So it's somebody that's going to do a one-off coaching plan for somebody. You can just do new invoice here, and you can do this on the phone as well. But you just put the client in there. So Jason Test here, and Jason's gonna get, let's see, new item. Gonna do coaching. Let's say it's coaching call service, and then $2,000. Add new item. There you go. And you can see it's right here. And then as soon as I'm done, I hit send. That email will go out to Jason via text or via email. So let's just do email here. Oh, I see. It's probably not a good email address, but if it was, it would go out immediately and then Jason could pay that. Or you can just save it and then copy the link and send it out somewhere on here. Copy and mark sent. Cool. So you can just send it automatically out to that person. So that's that. But more importantly, I know we need to talk about the tap to pay. I'm going to stop sharing my screen here and show you that part. Awesome. So on the phone is the only place you can do the tap to pay. And basically what the tap to pay is, picture, I think the best example I use is a farmer's market and somebody's selling watermelons there, or jars of pickles. And somebody wants to buy 5 of them and they want to be able to pay with their credit card. All you have to do, let's see if you can see this. So I have a little app here, and you see that little money sign down at the bottom?
Middle.
So we hit that. Yep, we hit that. It'll bring up a little calculator here, and then say the 3 jars of pickles are $15. Okay, so I put $15 in here. I hit charge. Oops, charge $15. It's going to connect to the reader, and then pull up a little tap to pay thing. Linked account. Give me 1 second. And it's going to connect to the reader, and then once it loads, the person just literally has to tap their credit card to the phone and it will process the payment. So it just makes it to where they can be anywhere and collect payments. And this can work for anything, roofers, plumbers, whatever. They're doing a random job. They got to add $50 to the job. It's just so easy to punch this in and somebody collects that last payment versus going in, filling out a form to create a new invoice and all that stuff.
Yeah, so amazing, because there's so many times as a service provider that you offer a last minute session or just an extra additional session that week. People want to come in for estheticians or massage therapists, personal trainers, all these people. And just to have such an easy way. Is that through Stripe? Do they take out?
Yep.
Does it cost? Okay.
Yeah,
So
so the
it's
payments
just,
go right into. There's no charge to have the app, but it does charge the little processing fee that Stripe charges. But I know when you were coaching too, you would have somebody that would book an hour, but then they'd need to tag on another 30 minutes or something.
exactly.
And it was always like, how do we collect this extra little money here?
Yeah. Yeah. That's a really good point as well. Could they use that for restaurants or anything like that where you're splitting bills or?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, any place that needs to set up custom payments like on the spot, that is a great opportunity to use the tap to pay. If it's a small little, even like a food truck would be a great opportunity. So they don't have to have people swipe cards and all that. They can just punch it in and hold their phone out and get paid.
Did that make you enter in the customer's name or phone number or email address and all of that information,
I
or
think it
was it
once
literally like,
I think if I did a real charge, it would have me put in a little more information to send a receipt out or whatever, but it didn't make me do it to initially do it.
okay, yeah, we should check that out because that's such a pain.
Yeah. And this is something like literally you could have the app on your phone and you could go to farmers markets and other places that are high cash transaction places or garage sales, places that do like flea markets and stuff that do a lot of payments like that. And just show them, hey, do you need a way to take payments really easily as people paying with credit card? And they're like, some of them will maybe have it, but they don't like their provider or it always goes down. They don't have internet, whatever it is. You just show them, put a little dollar transaction, charge it yourself and show them how easy it was. And it'd just be awesome.
Yeah, hit up the estate sales on the weekends just for that.
Exactly. Yeah, estate sales.
Great business.
Exactly. Because we just went to one last weekend and we were trying to pay via
Venmo.
Zelle or something. It ended up working. We had to figure out what their email was, and it was like it took 5 minutes to make that payment.
It's clunky. Awesome.
Cool.
I think we covered a lot. That is a lot. So basically, what we're suggesting is that you put all of these together as a nice presentation to where you're handing over a business in a box. The thing about Kajabi and all of these other platforms is they seem to only do 1 or 2 things really well. And then in order to run your business or to do everything else, you have to go out and purchase additional software or text or whatever you have to do. Whereas with HighLevel, it's literally a one-stop shop. And you can even show them, ask them what they're using now, and then show them how they can cancel all of that and save money and just save time. It's all on one platform. They're going to get an app to where they can run and communicate with clients and potential customers via their phone, which they always have anyways. This is really, it's the perfect tool. It's the perfect system for a solopreneur, not just small businesses anymore. And that's really exciting because we're going to see a lot of that, especially next year. We're going to see a lot of people stepping out on their own, quitting their job, going for what they really want. Everybody's looking for a better lifestyle. So this is perfect for that entrepreneur, for that person. And even for people who are
Yeah.
looking for a legit way to do their side hustles. Just because it's a side hustle, like I can't tell you how many people these days that I know that they're crocheting towels, hand towels, or they're making candles, or they're writing children's books. And this is in addition to whatever they're doing in their careers. And they're just starting out. They can't hire anybody. They have no idea about this thing. So if you can really paint the picture and show them how they can show up and be really proud to have a legitimate business and to handle customers and to get leads and keep leads and nurture leads, run it like a real business so that they can turn it into an actual business.
Yeah. And what I love about this, to put a pin in this, is for a maximum of $4.97 per month, you can have an entire business for yourself. The development cost for Kajabi or Circle or School or any of those other things is probably in the millions over time. And you can jump on, and basically, I heard a term the other day. It was like a barnacle on a whale. So you just go along for the ride, right? They're developing everything, they're creating everything. You literally just put your branding on it, put your logo, call it whatever you want it to call it, and start selling it. And they're going to continue to improve. If there was a better software out there for this type of thing, I promise you I'd be talking about that, and not HighLevel. But I have not found anything else that gives you this opportunity for such a little investment. So I always preach on the videos, get a couple sales under your belt. Just offer some simple things, the missed call text back or the chat widget or the website or something. Get some money coming in. And then once your expenses are covered, then figure out, what do I really want to call this company? What do I really want to do? And start expanding from there, because it's robust of a system. You can really do anything you want.
Yeah, just to piggyback on that, when you were saying all of that, I'm just thinking about anytime that the solopreneur goes into business, they're always thinking about their website and they're always thinking about, oh, I need a web person, right? To run my website, to make all these changes and to make it look good and to make it function. You're literally stepping in as that person, but you're also, man, you're just going to blow them away. And just talk to them, keep it simple. Instead of just giving you a website, I can give you a website and then I can also do all of these things for you. And how Jason was mentioning that this is the best software. If there was something better, he would be talking about it. But I think to really streamline that thought, this is the best software for people like you if you want to have your own SaaS business, because there are softwares out there for entrepreneurs that are much easier to use just for if they're not techie at all. But this is the best software to give a person like you the opportunity to really like create a real business helping other entrepreneurs by being able to easily do all of this stuff for them and have them show them how to do it and simplify this, but it just does so much. And when you can really just get in there and figure out the features that you would use specifically for that type of professional, then you can really get them, because you don't want to overwhelm them because they're thinking like, oh man, I'm going to have to learn all how to do all of this when really I just wanted a nice website, right? So start simple, offer the 197 or whatever you're going to offer and charge, and just know that adding these features as you go and continuing to develop that relationship, like first let's get our feet wet, right? Let me show you this really great website. Let me add this chat widget on there for you. Let me show you this social media poster. They're already like, yes, let's go. And then further down a month or two later, hey, let me show you this reviews thing. Keep that relationship sticky and continue to find ways to roll out each feature in order to strengthen the relationship over time and to stay connected. And they're going to be so happy and they're no longer overwhelmed because they've already figured some of that stuff out, right? And so now is a good time to be like, hey, let's further the relationship. And let me also show you how you can just send out automated reviews and requests. Oh my God, that's amazing. And now they're fresh and they learned that thing. And then a month or two goes down. Let me show you this. Let me show you that. And they're just blown away. And you don't have to charge anymore because that's just recurring income that's coming in. And it's literally on your end, you're like clicking a switch and showing them how to do it with no time and just developing and nurturing that relationship with your clients.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
It's not often you can find something that under promises and over delivers, meaning you show them something small and they're already blown away. And then, as Wanetah said, a couple months later, you're adding even more and not charging them an arm and a leg. Maybe for some things you want to offer them a higher package if they want it, but for some things you just say, hey, I'm going to throw this in. We just fine tuned it and it's ready for you to check out in your dashboard, whatever. But you can still start very simply. If you look at a lot of these companies, they don't offer a ton of features, and that's definitely a challenge I had starting out. Is I wanted to offer everything because I was excited about it. But what ends up happening is you get somebody excited about 50 things they're never going to use, but since you showed it to them, now you have to set it up for them. So start small and see what is resonating with people and then expand from there. And if you want a free 30-day trial, you can go to ghlfree.com. I'll share the screen one more time there for you. So ghlfree.com, that will bring you to this page. You can get a free 30-day trial. I'll also have some links down below. If you're, depending on when you're watching this, there are some Black Friday sales, Cyber Monday sales going on. But even beyond that, this is a great deal, 30 days to try everything out and see if it's for you. And if you need to downgrade at any point, you can. Awesome. Cool. Thank you guys for watching, and continue to watch this channel for more updates on not just HighLevel, but other ways to make profit online, how to actually build a business, and all the different crazy ways that people are making money. We're going to bring it to you. So I appreciate you watching, and we'll talk to you again soon.
See you soon.